Now that you've created your Adobe ID, it's time to sign into the Creative Cloud account. Now, you may or may not have the Creative Cloud logo up here, and if you do or don't, I want you to know how to launch this if it ever does disappear. Is you click on Spotlight, this little magnifying glass up here, and this search window pops up, and you start typing Creative Cloud, and you only need a few letters, and it pops up. You can hit return. Make sure you're not in the uninstaller or installer or desktop app. It's this one right here, just Creative Cloud. You hit return and up pops this window. Now, you may or may not be logged in. This is picking up one of my 2 Adobe accounts. So you will be prompted here to log in with your Adobe ID. It's your school email and whatever password I told you to remember in the Adobe ID quest. Now from here, the only thing that really matters right now is come over to Apps. And here's where you're going to see Photoshop, Illustrator, Lightroom, Bridge, and Camera Raw, I believe, and Premiere. I think those are the apps. You have the ability, after you ask me permission, to install other apps that you want to use, but please don't install them all because there's no reason to. You know, in the long run, we're probably not going to use XD. It's a great app, but I don't know if we're going to use it in here. For right now, you can launch these apps here, but if Photoshop or Illustrator ever says update, notice how Premiere says update. You want the latest version of these apps, but because mine says open, that just means that these are up to date. So for right now, don't worry about launching Photoshop and Illustrator. Do concern yourself with being able to see this logo. That little red button just means there are things to update. Typically, this is just black. If it's light gray, it means you're not logged in. So you need to click on it and then log in. There'll be a login window. I could show you that if I just log out here. I guess it doesn't let me log out. There we go, sign out. Yeah. So as I sign out, I should be prompted with the login window. There we go. That's what you're going to see. So now you got that. And if, I mentioned in the last one, if remembering your Adobe ID is too much, you can sign in with an enterprise ID. And it's just going to take you through, with Google. Okay, you got that? All right, you guys, have fun with this, and I'll see you in the next quest about digital portfolio.